Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Buffalo Bulls taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bulls will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense is on the field for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Anderson wants to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver. A great matchup.
I love when defensive linemen play with this type of awareness. You knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the quarterback, so he slows the rush down, IDs and finds out where the QB is, and then gets his big old paws up in the air to bat it away.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make He's on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He's going to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their feet.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll give it on the counter. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. Snags it over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30. He's got away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Flips it out in the flat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And the returner will be brought down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wood. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wood. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or, what do? I got to throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football. Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball into the red zone.
1st down for this offense.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Anderson wants to throw. Hines is tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Finds the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Miles ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Anderson will throw. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he... He is a versatile back.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's McNeil. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BG!
Really nice job working your route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Purdue. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got his man. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Anderson wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the... He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the ball comes to rest right there.
This punter is such a weapon, and because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
The Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Slides away. He'll pull it down and run. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond? Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today. And no, that's not Desmond Ritter out there. This group is fighting. They're up by 11 over West Virginia.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
for now, it's back to you fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to take off. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking a field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's McNeil. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Finds us back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Anderson will throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
First down and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. And the ball's out and they're after it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Bulls in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And the Bulls will keep this drive going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for him. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to run for it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
4th down coming up. Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Pulls it in. Hard-hitting tackle.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They'll try to pick up the first. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The sure hands, it's McNeil. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown Falcons! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Starts to scramble to the left. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking down the middle, and that pass is intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the give off the left side. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. Using the quick game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. You've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.